Hello, and welcome back to yet another showcase. I'm Iceland Queen, and we're still having a look at my builds on CosmoCraft Season 2. As some of you may know, if you watched my channel update videos, I had a tragic loss in September in the form of I had a miscarriage. And this here is the first build on Minecraft I did after that. Little memorial garden for my little prince. Here my very first diamond, my garden in overview, and there's a path leading all over the place with two tall towers and trees. I grew the garden recently, made it a little bit bigger, just because I could, down to the water. There's a little waterfall here in the back, like here. You can walk all over it. There's a little pond in the middle, and that pond is hiding a secret. This was my starting base here on CosmoCraft Season 2. My storage and living area with a bed, item frames as I'm used to in my sorting systems. Going further down we have the farming area. Hasn't been farming some time. Interesting. Going further down we have the map room. These are treasure maps. These treasures I actually found. All of these treasures I found. This is the, I have to update this. Like me and Elton took forever turning like this purplish island into a greenless island. And of course like, Elton's bay has taken a drastic change. I need to update this. This means I need to update this, and I need to update this, and I need to update this. This is the island, 1 out, 2 out, 3 out. Really fun to do. We keep going down. This stick goes all the way to bedrock. Brewing room. The design is all the same, but the materials are different. Stands, materials, boards. We keep going down. This is just unused territory because I have no idea what to do with it. And this is the bottom floor. And there's grey glass filling every space. And the thing is, this area here, Sprawn and Katie did this. They They dug out a big chunk of area underneath the island, and they kind of dug around my place. It was really funny. But that's my place on the CosmoCraft Mushroom Island. I basically just started it by digging it completely out and then deciding what to do with it. Came later. Yeah. Next is, of course, this is my private build in a way, but not really because this is a shop. My next private build I'm going to show you is my underwater city. I could have flown there, but I'm going to take you through the nether. It's down the blue tunnel. In the last episode you may have seen me point towards a little prismarine tunnel, down the blue tunnel. Here. This leads to my underwater city. and then when I say underwater city, I actually mean underwater city. Because it's completely underwater. We've conduit power here. Ooh, there's a pufferfish. The inside of the houses is dry. There's a storage area here. Oh, I have diamonds here. I have a lot of materials. This all is supposed to be used in this area. This is supposed to be town hall, library. You can see the walls. There is a wall going completely around the city. There's conduit power, as I told you. And there's a coral reef here. This is supposed to be at some point. I'm gonna do a lot of these guys around as the inhabitant of this city, or at least that's the plan. Of course, it has its natural habitats of these guys, but they're annoying. These here are the houses. Each one of them built and drained. Of course, they're dripping because it's that underwater. This is quartz and concrete. You can dig out the windows and see your surroundings. We have another house here, which is just smaller. We have light blue stained glass. This here is the biggest house. How do I get in again? I don't remember where the entrance is to this place. Oh, here it is. And then you go up. We have a look around. It has views in all places. It has a balcony, which is really funny. Hi! And then we exit out. We have another house over there. This is the biggest one, I think. And well, here we have dark prismarine, concrete, and quartz. That's the primary building block since all these buildings here, and just looking out, standing here, looking over, seeing the town hall and town square. This is just a little bit pretty. Oh, I have no idea where I'm going. There's one house over there as well, and of course there's supposed to be more houses. There's supposed to be a library and more like that. But the biggest thing that's around here now is this gigantic wall that's going all around. This wall is made out of quartz. This entire wall is made out of 3 wide holes. Of course, there's like an air gap in the middle of the wall. Ooh, puffer fishes. This like defines the city. We have conduits on each of the corner of the walls, and we have conduits on the middle of them, leaving us with conduit power in the entire city. And it's really because we have nighttime. Just look at this. This looks beautiful, looking at it. We fly over in this direction, we come into the main island. And next stop should be my main base, and I'll meet you when I'm there. So, you join me here in the nether, because my... Excuse, this is Spiderweb's Ninja's tunnel. She's sort of blocking my tunnel, which I had time to redirect. I built this here tunnel, has to be my nether tunnel. These pillars go down to the lava floor. Then, when the nether tunnels themselves were made, the main tunnels, I added a little section here. I'd yet to add like the lava falls flowing down on top of it, but get you inside it. This was my main nether tunnel. Walking through here. Looks good. It was fun to build. It was supposed to look like a part of another fortress. In a way. That's why it's all nether brick and no other color combination things. And this was my new design. Somehow I wasn't as inspired and it didn't work out as I wanted, but it's wider because I wanted to fit the portal. And going through this portal, it will take you to my main base. Welcome to Queen's. You come out in my trading hall with Mr. Mending. This was a gift from Osothoth because I was looking for a good mending book, and he gave me this guy who has a mending villager 8 emeralds. Sadly, yeah. All my librarians, more librarians, and more librarians, and then I haven't taken it higher, but if you look out here, I have a wheat farm over there. So if we go out here, go downstairs, we can even go further downstairs here, and there we have my smeltery. Input chest here, coal input here, and output chest over here. And for some reason I always have zombies around here, but that might be because of my villagers. Exiting here, this is my wheat farm. There's wheat on 3 stories. Over here we have potatoes and carrots and potatoes. Working with like in the middle here, there's like unplantable areas. The farmer will plant, but it won't plant, and it will go into this, sort it down, and go down. This used to be a storage area. Like, no joke, I used to have like chests upon chests and chests here to store my carrots and my potatoes. And then over here we have the sugarcane storage for my sugarcane farm, which is right next door here. Simple, effective. In there I have my clerks, because we have a gold farm, which I get stored in glass, and I can sometimes trade with these guys. And I have a cocoa bean farm here, which I like, actually kinda like how it works. Go back. Need to get some cocoa beans to replant. I wish it was a little bit more automatic, but I don't know how to make. I wish you could automatically plant cocoa beans. But this is the only way, and I needed brown color for some reason. Oh. I needed brown colors for whatever reason it was. I don't remember why. So I just made a cocoa bean farm. it works really good. It looks pretty and simple. So this house here is actually unnecessary now because this was built for my pets. Here I have my chicken cooker, my entity cramming pig farm, my entity cramming sheep farm, my entity cramming cow farm. You've seen these entity cramming farm designs on the steakhouse. Ooh, there's a farm villager. Why is there a villager? Ooh, since there's a villager, I can show you my. You're a farmer. But I have no need to keep you, so I'm gonna send you down there, and I'm gonna get your friend as well. And he's a cleric, and I'm gonna kill him as well. Yeah, and when I say kill, I mean kill, because I have a kill room. Down here, I break this. I take this. Break this, and then I gently, oh so gently, touch these lovely guys. Flat. Then I just close, and leave. These friends here are my famine and greed. These are my Halloween friends. Famine and greed. I used to have one more like skeleton, but he sadly passed away. This is my enchanting room, and this is like supposed to be a mirror. So yeah, sadly you can't put enchanting table upside down, or I would have done that. Here I have a concrete maker or concrete turner. Because I use a lot of concrete in my builds nowadays. And this is my storage room and sleep area. All storage, I had to grow it because it wasn't big enough. And yeah, this took some time as well. Then next door to it is my trading area as well. I have here my farming villagers. This was my micro farm. I'll show you here. There's a melon and pumpkin farm up here, which works nicely. This is my wheat farm, and I transport it, so here are my potatoes and my carrots. They're all transported into here now. And down here we have more wheat storage, because my wheat farm is insane. And this is a trash. This was filled with chicken, but I was getting too many eggs because all of this, and down here, this is all chock full of eggs. I have plans for these, just not yet. I want to show you this because this is a strange contraption. If I'm AFK villager breeding, this is my breeder. And it's sort of working on a timer. This is a sugarcane timer, which clocks into this, which dispenses carrots every now and then to the villagers in here. Dispenses, I think, 10 carrots. It's time it fires. I just flick this one up and it's active. Click it down and it's on. The villagers are transported down this tube. This is my AFK hut. And they end up in that area over there where they drop into the little collection chute you saw earlier, where I killed them. Next thing I want to show you is my private spider farm. And this is supposed to work on the mirror effect. And this is a lot faster way to travel it, because this is a long tunnel. And as you can see, sea lanterns, quartz. I don't go for the cheap materials. There's one spawner this way and there's another one over there, but they weren't close enough to activate together. And this is based on landing here. They come, they're pushed down, they're pushed onto the magma. You can see it working soon, because they will be coming. A few of them are coming. See, they get pushed down and they die, and it's all built into there. But someone recently emptied out my string. Like, cool. This took quite a while to build, because, yeah, mirror effect is fun. The last private build I've yet to show you, besides, like, of course, you see my wheat farm, is my skelly farm, which is also quite far away. If you're wondering why there's glass floor in every one of my houses, it's because the zombies were here all the time. And it was just ridiculous. And quartz again, if you are surprised. I'm sorry. And this is strip jungle, I think. The red concrete, strip jungle, leaves. And here we come into my skelly farm. Right here. They spawn, they drop down, they're funneled here up, and then drop down here and take damage on this and die. Their drops go down here. I have to auto sort them because I couldn't be bothered making a sorting system. Now I should see someone come, because I can hear them. You probably can too. And it's sort of just like, if you want the XP, you can stand here to activate the spawner. And when they drop down, you just walk up to them and give them one whack and you get the XP. If they're ever gonna drop down for me. It takes a little while, but yeah. This is the last of my private builds I have to show you. But I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with my builds here on the server. I have my smiling wall, which is gonna be useless in 1.14 because of light things. And I'm really happy here. My main base, my away base, my builds, community. Ooh, there it is. And then you give one whack, and you get the XP, and everything's perfect. The drops go into here, to all sort of blah. So, that's it for this showcase. I'm not sure what I'm gonna view next, but until then, I'm IcelandQueen and goodbye!